Hey, I'm back to developing the pitch table app for Chromatone Center for the colorful music theory, and I played some days with the app from mobile. It doesn't work. On Android, it's some glitches, but on the desktop, it's rather nice experience after I made that you can just click and start the voice in the center at mid volume, but you may increase it and then add some other, slowly introducing them as you wish, and adjust the existing ones, maybe some, yeah. And if you see, when I have the left and right, there is almost some interesting harmony and things to think about, just about the fifth, yeah, feeling the fifth on the different levels, and then we go long down and hear the magic thing about the, okay. Here we have the glitches and everything, but the one thing that bothers me most is if I just go up, the sound continues, and these I can't reach them anymore. They just glitched out, but they are there. They weren't deleted, like you see. Let's refresh. So I have this note and I go below and above, and I don't control it. It's playing, but I can't remove it anymore. So let's change it. Let's repair it. Let's fix the main bug that I found for now, because of course it's raw, and so I don't know. It doesn't work pretty much. All functions pretty much don't work, but the main structure is there and it's easy to improve. So let's improve it, and this is where we need to go to straight into the composables, because in the last part we had the note cell being cleaned out of the synth stuff. So we have this use synth function that gives all the synth stuff for the component, and now it's a composable module that is imported, and so we just export the function use synth, and here we have all the things that we need. And one thing that we need to add here is just the life cycle hook. So it's, if I remember, it's before unmount, yeah. And so when we have the voice, or yeah, we have the synth right there, and everything that we need to do, let's do it here. We say on before unmount, we'll run a function that will say that we say the first that synth trigger release, and this will stop the sound already, and we may just try it here. So pnpm dev will get the address, and let's check this out. Should it be helpful? Yes, that's it. The component is unmounted and the synth is triggered release. That's that simple. The 3 lines of code, 4, okay, and we get the bug killed. But maybe we should no, that's basically it, because we shouldn't delete the constant because it's just garbage collected. It's not a problem that it's there. It's just shouldn't be playing and in a sustain mode. Okay, that's fine. That's a nice improvement. And what should we do more? I wanted to target the performance issues that even in Chrome, Chrome it's rather instant, but on iPad the loading process is slow, and also you see, you hear the little glitch, and also it's faster to remove than to add. And here the sound stopped and everything is glitched away. And I think that it's because of the transparency in my components info and not info but the cell itself, I suppose. And I want to try to remove the opacity parameters. So like it's already a little bit less problematic to scroll here, and also I'll find other opacity moments and we'll remove them. The last one too. So I have not opacity. So let's have what do we do on cell active? So maybe it should have color. Not color, but maybe nothing. Maybe just nothing. Just apply. Okay. So now we don't see. Oh, it's basically the same. Nothing changes. But I suppose that it may be a little more stable, a little more fast to work. Yeah, and this is not the thing that is greater than opacity things, but there are some tricks that I want to try. One of them is the blend modes. So I don't remember the blend mode specifications, so let's just try reading the docs, finding the exact thing. So okay, blend mode, let's try just multiply or difference. Yeah, so we have the volume that has is it here the volume? No, we just have BG gray style. This is synth volume, so we'll say it's volume class. And let's okay, what I have here, I'll just rearrange some things here. So we have the volume, and let's take the classes from the volume all the way down here. So it's what we have for the volume block that is dragged from below. We don't need the width, so nothing should change for now. Yeah, and here we just say mix blend mode difference. Maybe this should work for us. Yes, it's like the transparency trick. Like, let's see if without and with. Yes, it does something. It changes the color in some strange, unpredictable ways. Yeah. Oh, that's strange. That's not very nice. So it ruins the colors. So let's try the multiply. I think it's just like, yeah, it's darken. Like it's darkens it with some transparency. And the last thing I want to think of is maybe it should be just white and also multiply, so it will be lighter. Let's try it like 100 gray. Oh, it won't get lighter. Okay, and with 300, yeah, that's pretty nice, I think. So we have, yeah, the darker. Oh, yeah. The darker ones are those that we sound with. And I wonder if making everything dark, maybe the nice thing is to add some dark mode here, because the colors are more vivid on the dark background, and we can just try it out with I think with the app app view. This is the starting point, and it has like, if it has the style not at global level. So let's just say body body is apply bg gray 900, like this, like maybe 700. Yeah, it's cold, but there is a warm gray also in the and I believe it's neutral gray. No, not neutral, but I don't remember. We can find it in the windicss, but for now it should be warm gray, like this. And if we just change everything to the tone, the buttons and the toggles, so it may look a little bit more fun. And here comes one thing that was introduced just in the beginning, but we haven't used it um, just a tiny bit. So we have the vite-config, vite-components, vite-icons resolver, and also we have the vite-plugin icons here used in the plugins section of the config, but we are not using it. And how can we use it? So let's go to the header row and find here the chromatone, and let's place here an icon. So it should just be like I don't know, like margin left should be maybe 2, and what element? The element should be like, LA sun. What? What just happened now? Oh, but we can't see it. Maybe I should restart. Oh, and or maybe it's the config that I need to vite-config, vite-components, vite-icons resolver. Yeah, the thing is that I need to configure it a little bit more, and I'll just go to my website my current website snippet, and I use there the vite-press thing, and here we can find how we need to configure it. Yes, we need to remove the prefix, and yeah, so here we have the sun icon. Isn't it great? So it just mounts it, it just adds it to the app, and nothing is sacrificed. It's just an SVG that's added automatically. It's not only included in the code, but also it's is cached in the local storage. So it's works like, you know, magic, greatest magic. I don't know. Thank you, Anthony Fu, for that. And the fun thing is how we can import the icons just right here. We are in header, and command P, oh, alt command P, command. What's the command? Oh, command shift P, of course, and icons, find icons. So it's just an addition and plugin, and what's called, it's extension for the VS Code. And here I like the line awesome library, and you just browse it, you just find the name of it, and you can copy the name and use it right here, or copy the SVG and use it in Illustrator on any vector file thing. You can have CSS, you can have view components, you can have great data URL things to copy and paste just where you need it, and it's free and open source for everybody to use. And I think that's really great, and we're just using it here. So, like, you know, it's maybe moon. Yeah, I'm just guessing, but they're there, and it can be fun to use. So yeah, that's some moon and sun. You know where I'm going, and we should, of course, not just build it inside the header row, and but should create a component, and let it be dark mode, header dark mode. Yeah, like this. View component, and with this view component we will have like the icon block with these two icons inside, like this. It's really funny how this expands and shows the icon here. I don't know, maybe it's overkill, but it's fun. And what do we need here? Of course, we'll need to have the state, and the state will have the dark mode thing for us. We'll manage it, but maybe we should. I prefer sometimes just to use the you know, there is another thing. Let's try it in another way. So let's build these component with some very nice libraries. So let's have you. Oh, I'll go to my. Okay, view use. I'll find it easily, hopefully. No, view use. Okay, just need to go to GitHub and to my page. There's no public. Okay, that's horrible. I believe it's viewuse.org. Yes, and here they have the use dark. Use dark is very nice thing. So behavior combines use storage. Yeah, on startup it reads the local storage, and you can have the everything is in 3 lines. And I already have viewuse imported and installed with. No, I don't have it. Okay, let's have it. It's not so heavy, and it uses only the bits you import, so it doesn't matter how big the library is. And yeah, it's just npmi p or p, and that's all, and that's everything we need. Yeah, run it. So we have the view use here, and this should already work. It shouldn't give us any errors, and yeah, it's okay. So here we just tell it if is dark, but if not, and here we say just else, like this. And what, we have a problem here, could not be resolved. I don't know what's the problem here. Chunks. Is it because of the view use or something else? Let's try to. Okay, let's try to change back. I don't know, maybe there's some strange edge case, I don't know, but no, it's not about are imported but could not be resolved. GS app GS. Okay, let's check this out. By public v. Oh, okay, public v. So it's about, I know it's okay. So public v2, I should just remove it from here. It's somehow included to the building process. I don't have much care about the old stuff because new stuff is being more mature, and also old stuff is so easy to handle because it's just plain files. I have a copy of it, and it's not a problem that we just removed here for now. Yeah, great. So we should have the control row dark mode. We didn't have saved it, so here we can say header because it's namespaced dark mode like this, and it fails to import because I removed the line because I was trying to find the source of the errors. Now we know it, and we run pm dev, and everything loads just fine. So here we have, it's not dark mode, but it's dark. It's not because of the dark mode, and we have the dark mode toggle, and the only thing we need to do is to make the icon at click do one thing. Just toggle dark, and yeah, here's the moon, here's the sun, just like that. I know it's already built hundreds of times, that it's just such a simple thing to build, but the mechanics is really important. That with view use we have so many opportunity right in the hands, so we don't need to um, where is it? Usage example, best practice configurations, utilities. There are many utilities and very interesting stuff to use. So for now we just have the icons switching, but this is combining the here we have the use dark, and it's combining the use preferred dark so it does not, yeah, so we need to change the CSS, and the simplest thing to change the CSS is to have a class applied at some top level of the application. So let's start just by importing the use dark from use core, and just say that this root element will have a class of dark, of object of dark if is dark, like this. And we just then go maybe here and say what if we say, okay, we need to go to the windicss docs and see maybe there are the things that we need. Maybe we can set the dark mode features, maybe screen utilities, yeah, more states, supports all pseudo elements, and add dark based on preferred color scheme. Okay, add lights, maybe these pseudo elements, colors, yeah, I like this thing that we may use some colors here. There are some RGBA, but maybe some other. Okay, how do we implement it in the first place? Add dark, but let's just assume that just simply dark. If we have body, no, it's about body, but we won't style the body, but we'll style this flex container like this, and the result is pretty much the same. And by that we may say that this should be maybe main container, like this, and we say main container, the class will have these properties, like apply, and here we have the bg gray 200. Yes, okay, 100. And the main container but dark will have apply bg bg gray 700, like this. So now we can we are switching, but nothing happens. Why? Because let's check if the classes change and maybe any errors. Yeah, class dark. Oh, okay, okay. We have the dark just in place. So yes, the app sets it for us, and it works without this. So in we just don't need this. We just don't need this even. So we just can simply adjust everything to be under the dark class, and it will have the properties that we need. Let's try another thing. I just want to save class is dark, and this dark bg, should it work with windy or not? Let's oh, yes, it works. So I don't even need to construct the css variations. I just may say it here, beige gray Gary gray 100, and that's it. No main container needed even for this kind of thing. It's rather funny, rather easy to implement, and you know what, I like the thing that we can adjust this gray if we need it, and there are many ways to change this and make it more pluggable, more modular. But for such small applications with many good components and dry components, we can just have it here. So the button, of course, it's repeated some times, and we have the bg gray 300, and we say dark is bg gray 800. Yeah, that's instant. And of course, when dark we'll have oh, and here we may have the a group, and like have some structure to these classes. But I don't know, the CSS definition could be huge for this, but now we just type text gray 50, yeah, maybe 100. And I think that maybe we should have text XS very small, but font bold, but bold. Maybe this is nice. Yeah, I like it. I like it. But the text, I think it should go higher. It should reside in here with so dark, like it should be here. Like we have changed the BG, so let's change the text gray 100 right here. Yes, that's what we have to do. At one place we just change it and it changes. Even there we are not ready. So let's do this and see it like a good moment to stop. So it's a control row, no, it's a node shift like this, and okay. So we have click and we have class equal to, let's have it like there, and it's just dark, bg gray, 900. This is okay, and let's copy and paste it here, and it should be like maybe 500. Okay, maybe 400, no, maybe 600, no, 500. Yes. And the last thing, maybe it should be done from this, right from the start. It should be done maybe right there to the up. Okay, up. Its height should be in 100. It's maybe min height. It's always a struggle to make the app. I know that 100 VH will do the job, but it doesn't. Okay, let's send it out. But maybe it's nice. It's okay there. If you have a dark mode, it will be dark, and you'll toggle it, and yeah, that's pretty much what we want it to be for now. Whoa. See you next time. Hope we'll improve it a little bit more with you again. So bye. See ya.